Welcome to this video where I'm going to just explain and demonstrate how I teach a child's prayer to my children in primary. So this is a song that I grew up singing. I was in primary when the 1985 children's songbook came, in the late 80s when the children's songbook came out. And so it was definitely one that became a quick favorite of all the leaders, and so I learned it in primary. And I was very surprised when I was called to primary and we had to sing it. It was linked to one of the Come Follow Me lessons, I think last year. And the children, some of them knew it, but most didn't know it. And I was surprised even that how many of the leaders didn't know it either. So, I was very glad then that I had prepared it the way that I did, just to help everybody to be able to do it. So what I've done here is teaching it with actions, but I thought to actually have picture prompts for the actions, because if you're going to try and do the last verse where you have the first and second verse sung at the same time, you want to split your primary into two groups, there's only one of you. So if you're the only one who really knows the actions, if you have this, then you can at least say, okay, this half of the group you're singing those actions, this half you're singing these actions, and the leaders, one can be following along to try and lead the other half of the group while you're teaching or while you're taking the one group. So anyway, I put them all up. I have them just as one long line going like this so that it's easy to say, okay, half the primary, half the primary. Put them quite close here, but if you've got a board, you can spread them out a bit so that it's not so on top of each other. It isn't ideal in terms of quite a long line of pictures that you have, but yeah, it just is what it is. So to take you through these well-known and very well-loved words. So the first verse is a child asking all of these questions. So it starts with Heavenly Father, so pointing up to Heavenly Father, are you really there? And do you hear and answer every child's prayer? Some say that heaven, so you're going to look up to the skies, if there's bright light. Some say that heaven is far away, putting your hands wide as if it's far away. But I feel it close around me as I pray. So this feeling that they have. Heavenly Father, so again pointing to heaven. I remember now, so something we remember, something that Jesus told, pointing at your mouth, told disciples long ago. So pointing over your shoulder, this happened a long time ago. Suffer the children, so you're going to indicate all these children sitting around you. Suffer the children to come to me. And this is where there are quite a few in this last line. Father, in prayer, I'm coming now to thee. Okay, so we get 4 different actions for that last line, but it can fit in. So then the second verse is a parent or an adult or a leader responding to these questions that the children has, so that the child has. So it says, firstly, pray, he is there. You're going to nod, yes, he's there. He's hearing your prayers. Speak, he is listening. And if you also have a look at the 2 verses, when you see the images like this, it actually helps you to see that these are direct answers to the questions that the child has. So they ask, does he hear and answer every child's prayer? Yes, speak, he's listening, he will answer it. And then you are his child. So this children is bouncing your hands as if you're indicating these children. You are his child. His love now surrounds you. So again, this child was feeling this love while they were praying, and this affirmation, yes, you are feeling his love while you're praying. He hears your prayers and he loves the children. So again, all of the children of such, so you're going to indicate of such, of these. Of such is the kingdom. So for kingdom, you're going to put your hands up as if it's like a steeple. Of such is the kingdom. And then for the last line, you can just kind of clap your hands together again, or join them together, or just leave them there. The kingdom of heaven, and just raise your hands up as if it's the kingdom going up into heaven. So those are the actions for the 2 words, so for the 2 verses. So what I'll do is I will sing along the 2 verses, and then for the third one, I'll have the 2 videos next side by side so that you can see how they would work together if you're able to have 2 different leaders who are leading the 2 groups with it. So definitely a well-known, well-loved one. If the children aren't familiar, don't rush into singing the 2 verses together, the counterpoint. Just let them sing the first verse and the second verse, and that may be sufficient. You don't need to then do the third where there's the combination. There's enough doctrinal richness and just a beautiful melody, just to be able to sing it with the two verses separately. So I hope you enjoy it.
Heavenly Father, are you really there? And do you hear and answer every child's prayer? Some say that heaven is far away, but I feel it close around me as I pray. Heavenly Father, I remember now something that Jesus told disciples long ago. Suffer the children to come to me. Father, in prayer I'm coming now to thee. Pray, he is there. Speak, he is listening. You are his child. His love now surrounds you. He hears your prayer. He loves the children. Of such is the kingdom of heaven. Heavenly Father, are you there? And do you hear and answer? He is listening. Some say that heaven is far away, but I feel it close around me as I praise you. Heavenly Father, I remember now something that Jesus told